Officials involved in the TNT film industry are confident that local films could make its way onto streaming platforms such as Netflix in the next few years. Sunil Lalla tells us more in tonight's Business Insight segment.
General Manager of Film TT Leslie-Ann Wills-Caton believes TNT now has the missing link needed to promote its local films on the international scene. She said Film TT and C15 Studios visited Nigeria on a fact-finding mission to witness the workings of that country's successful film industry. The ultimate aim, she said, is to produce more local content, such as what Nigeria has accomplished with almost the same budget.
That's exactly why we went to Nigeria, because they have a direct link with Netflix in real time. They have a direct link with Amazon Prime. And so the intention is when we're working with producers who right now their content is on Netflix.
She is hopeful local films could make its way onto streaming platforms in the next few years, which would be a significant boost to the TT film industry.
What we need to do is get our content on the major film festival space. And once they start to see the visibility, they'll come. Now, don't get me wrong, we have content on Netflix, but it's from foreign producers filming in Trinidad and Tobago.
Mrs. Wills-Caton noted that local films could generate a significant amount of revenue, but said the private sector needs to get on board. She pointed out that the funding in the Nigerian film industry comes almost completely from the private sector and added that plans are in place to woo investors to the benefits of strategic brand alignment in films.
When you think of Hollywood and films, everything you see in the space is advertising, is product placement. And we're trying to get the manufacturers and the suppliers to know that if we're telling a film, you can put curtain, product, food, the clothes. I can even call verbally the name of your company, and that's forever.
But in order to get this done, Festival Director of Africa Film TT Asha Lovelace said more content needs to be dished out.
That is one of the things that we are trying to push forth, is like how do we produce more work? How do we get the work out there? How do we get the work done? Once we have the scripts and we have the productions up and running, talent will be flowing and developing, and and it will be a win-win situation, and that's how we develop the industry.
Mrs. Wills-Caton, though, noted that Film TT is working to ensure the return on investment for potential investors.
We go to investors, say, would you invest in my film? They'll ask you, well, give me some numbers. And I can say, well, if I spend 250,000 TT dollars on it, the return on the investment would be 500,000 based on I will be marketing it, and it will go in Movie Town, I will take it up the islands, I will go on a streaming platform, I would have at least 500,000 views.
She said consistency is key and a keen audience for local films is imperative, but is confident that once these two align, local films can become noticed from other streaming platforms. I am Sunil Lalla with your TTT News Business Insight.
You know what they say, the best deal comes in threes. And when you sign up for Flow Select Broadband Plan in April, you get 3 months of discounts, 300 megabits per second, and over $300 in savings. You can stream the match in one room, the latest movies in the other, all while the kids game online. Do it all when you sign up for Flow Select Broadband Plan this April. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more info. Flow, working for you on the largest high-speed network.